just going to roll them all. I'm just going to keep on going and make it one long statement question. So the folks that I've been working with in Southwest Virginia are being impacted by the Mount Valley Pipeline. Are you willing to visit Southwest Virginia and hold the community town halls in the communities that are opposing the Mount Valley Pipeline, who are losing their clean water, wildlife, and farms? It seems to us that you're a corporate polluter who's primarily concerned with profit margins and keeping your shareholders happy. Would it surprise you to know that many families in my home county have lost entire farms and livelihoods because of the desire of EQT to maximize profits? Or that the elderly, like the Nichols family, have been displaced completely from their home place of nearly 40, 50, 60 years. That veterans who have served this country so that everyone in this room can enjoy so-called freedom have lost water in their homes and have had to pay thousands of dollars to have their wells repaired. Would it surprise you to know that entire apple orchards have been cleared, like on the Terry property, by your disrespectful, dangerous subcontractors, which have left little for a remaining deer population and affected hunting and ecosystems that rural folk in our counties depend upon to live? Would it surprise you to know that thousands of Virginians support the ongoing resistance campaigns, such as that of Appalachians Against Pipelines? Recently, one of your pipeline workers insinuated that direct action heroes from other states had no business coming to disrupt their work environment on the Mount Valley Pipeline. Would it surprise you to know that at least one man has died recently due to the negligence of Precision Pipeline that we know of? Several folks were almost killed in Montgomery County, Virginia a few weeks ago due to the negligence of the subcontractors of Precision Pipeline at the direction of EQT. And at least 7 or 8 of your excavators have toppled over down steep slopes, causing dangerous work conditions for your employees. How do you feel about these things? Because we really want to know. Do you think that donations to local fire and rescue crews are enough of a bribe to keep our communities safe? What does it mean, practically speaking, to choose to buy new safety equipment for our firefighters, the people that protect our communities? Are there explosions that we should be prepared for? Coming into your new role, I think these are all questions that the residents of Southwest Virginia would like to hear, and they shouldn't have to drive all of this way to come look you in the eye and ask you what you're going to do to restore our lives.
So there was a lot of issues that you brought up there, but I will say this. I believe that everything that we need to do can be done responsibly. And one of the things that's important to us in making sure that we can do things responsibly is having, responsible contractors that are working with us, having the permits in place and working with the landowners to make sure people understand, what we're going to do. In this situation you talk about with pipelines, you talk about property, there's a lot of things that are happening on these people's properties, and I hear these people talk to me about how they're not being treated fairly. These are some of the reasons why I want to get involved. This is one of the reasons that kept me going. I mean, this is not an easy thing to do, what I did over the past 9 months. I did it because I believe in a better way to develop oil and gas rights. I believe it. I know that that what we do here, we are doing, this is heavy industry, okay? So we are going to be moving dirt, but I do believe that what we do when done properly is worth it. But these are the conversations we have to have with people so that they understand that we do listen to them and we are taking their considerations to hand, because the value of what we're doing, though, this is something that I believe in. I do feel like this is why the country is marching towards energy independence. And I do think about, providing this fuel to the now that we're able to ship this fuel internationally, that's improving the quality of life for other people. I believe that. And so, yes, I understand that there's some problems, and EQT, we are going to work, and our employees are going to work to make sure that we minimize the disruption as much as we can. But we do have a belief that I am proud of what we do. when we do it the right way. And
Do
that's
you
what we're here
live,
to
do
do.
you live on a line?
Do I live on a
Do
pipeline?
your 3 children, does Roxy have to go out into her yard every day and wonder if a 42-inch fracked gas pipeline is going to blow her house off of its foundation and blow her out of her swing set? Because that's what we live with when you bring high fractured gas through our communities. People cannot get their money back. They've lost livelihoods, entire farms, and now can't sleep at night safely.
Right.
So do you? That's my question. Does your family have to be exposed to that fear every single day, 24 hours a day?
Okay. I live in Washington County. I live next to oil and gas locations, and I have an understanding of what it takes, and I understand that it is safe. So I feel like when it
No,
comes
my
to
question was specifically a 42-inch, high-pressured
right. I know. The
Pipeline.
the pipelines now are the tools that people are trying to focus and saying that these aren't safe. Because remember back early on in 2007, 2010, we weren't talking about pipelines. We were talking about hydraulic fracturing and how that was going to damage our water.
It is. It still is.
Okay. But back then, what they said is, we said, listen, we've been doing it a million times before in Texas, and what they said up here is they said, listen, but, maybe you're wrong. Maybe it's different up here. Well, we've fracked many more wells up here, and we have not polluted the water because we have the science that shows that it's safe. And that same science now, people don't want...
Our water
now,
is already polluted. It's done. It can't be undone. The log perch have died. They are gone. The sediment in our water cannot be undone. We have lost water wells. We have lost clean water. It's already happened.
I understand. But my point that I'm saying is that people used to say that hydraulic fracturing was going to destroy the water, and it did not. And now, because they tried to take that tool away, now they want to take, I respect you, now they're trying to take away the other tool, which is our pipelines. And so, if it's, I wish people would just say, it's the fossil fuels that we want to stop. Let's not pretend it's the hydraulic fracturing. Let's not pretend it's concerns with the pipelines. Let's just say it. Just say it. You don't want fossil fuels. Let's talk afterwards. I want to talk afterwards. Okay? I want to talk afterwards.
When is EQT going to move to solar energy and other energies that are a lot cleaner than fossil fuels? Tell me that. When is EQT going to see the vision that your children only have 11 years left before the climate change is going to heat you up too?
I'd love to talk to you
We're doing
after
this for you and your children.
I understand.
I have a question.
Yes.
Shifting gears. Operationally, Toby, from a financial operations perspective, West Virginia, Pennsylvania,